Welcome back, Catch World Cup. Doland here, and then this time I'll be joined by Snow Leopard as we get into the next Winners Bracket Quarterfinal, our final Winners Bracket Quarterfinal of the weekend, and it's the big one. 4th-seeded Chile, 5th-seeded Philippines. You ready, Snow Leopard?
Oh, absolutely. This one is going to be a banger, and I can't wait to see who's going to win this. Like you said, Seed 4 versus Seed 5, it's going to be a real close one and a great way to end out our winner's bracket for this weekend.
Mm-hmm. And we already know who each of these teams will be facing after the result comes in. The winner will get the United States in the semifinals next week. The loser will face Germany next week in the loser's bracket.
Yeah, we just saw that last match, Germany versus Indonesia, to decide who would face the loser. And Germany is going to have quite some work cut out for them either way, Chile or Philippines. Two monster teams to try and take on next weekend.
Well, the rosters for Chile are 2013 world champions. It's Lehu, Stark, Pecorat, Ariciel, Eldenel, and Don't Play CTB. And for the Philippines, Roido, Kielzu, Crowley, Bunre, Rusty, and Marurin.
Two very stacked rosters indeed, names you'd likely know and love, and it looks like we're about ready to get started. Roles already been done. Philippines, it seems like one. So we're going to see a ban from Chile first, then Philippines, followed by a pick from Philippines. Hidden 3, going to be that first ban for Chile.
An interesting ban from Chile. They're such a well-rounded team when it comes to mods, so you really can never expect what their ban's going to be.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, the Philippines, they definitely have really good hidden players, but so does Chile. But I guess, with these two teams, that's the problem when you get some of those high-seeded teams against each other. You start to wonder what to ban where both teams have really good mod coverage all around. It's a lot easier with the lower seeds where, it's more often one of the teams will have some weakness or some really good strength that you want to ban against. But with these high-seeded, it's really just more down to the map. What maps do you not want to play?
And the Philippines have elected to ban Double Time 1. FD Fluorite. Double Time map gone with our Hidden 3, and those will be the bans. The Philippines will have the opening pick of this match. And you'll love to see that even the channel point betting reflects perfectly the seed lineup here. It's a 55-45 split in favor of Chile in the chat.
Yeah, definitely to be expected. It's going to be a royal coin toss of a game, I imagine. And we're going to get started with Hidden 2, picked by the Philippines, Alas a la mode.
And not a bad strat. You see your opponent banning Hidden, go right into it. But
yeah, not only that, but you go with the low AR Hidden. It's the AR 8.2 Hidden map. Going to be a bit difficult even for the normal Hidden players. Bit of its own skill set.
But here's the problem. They have this guy on their team called this player, Eldenel.
Yeah.
So when you're picking this, obviously the Philippines are just betting that the second or third player is going to struggle. They know Eldenel is going to pop off more than likely. Banking on the team performance here.
Yeah, similarly, we got Roido for the Philippines and Crowley for these hidden players, and Bunre as well, honestly. It's just a stacked lineup all around.
But, when it comes to the 4th and 5th seed, especially, Chile and Philippines, you look at these two teams side by side, there's not a whole lot of clear areas for each team to attack. There's not a whole lot of clear weaknesses. There's a lot of overlap, but not complete 100% overlap.
Yeah, that's going to be the real difficult part for these captains to figure out how they want to do their picks, is finding where that overlap isn't quite full coverage. Just those little small areas that you can attack, and that's about the best you can do when you got some stacked teams like this.
Well, we're going to find out here. The Philippines leading with the low AR Hidden 2. Pekarat, Lechu, Eldenel for Chile against Roido, Corrali, and Bunray for the Philippines.
Philippines off to a beautiful 1.3 million head
Yeah,
start.
oh, Roido, absolutely phenomenal. Just combo gaming off the start. Figured out how to win it.
See, I told you gotta watch out for Roido. That man can just, like, bend space and time around him.
Starting to think I know why they call him Roido. But the client fixes the bug. We're good. Early miss from Crowley, traded by Lechu. Bunray also going down, so it's a 2-1 advantage for Chile in the FC department. And they'll keep on cruising, and they'll just build this lead. Get about 20,000 points.
Yeah, after those early misses, well, I was about to say smooth cruising, but Pekarat now going to drop as well. As Bunray going to trade.
Ooh, Lechu going down.
Yeah, only 2 FCs left, one for each team, Eldenel and Roido. 2 names we pointed out earlier.
And so far, it looks like things are kind of playing out how the Philippines hoped they would. Being able to outperform Chile on a team level. But you can't stop Eldenel.
Yeah, he's going to be a permanent thorn in the side of Philippines. Something you got to watch out for. Any slip up and he will capitalize on it. But Crowley could have found a miss right before this slower kind of section. I don't even know what you would call this.
Chile going to be pulling back that score bar. Lechu going down is going to pump the brakes a little bit here.
Yeah, we'll trade off some of those misses from Crowley. Or at least stop the score from growing for them.
Oh, Lechu and Pekarat going down for Chile, and the Philippines now firmly in control of this one, despite a brilliant play from Eldenel.
And Roido down now, so Eldenel only FC left.
And it's going to be the Philippines taking this opening point. Eldenel, 1 million points.
Yeah, beautiful FC from Eldenel, like we mentioned earlier, but unfortunately, Philippines just a bit more consistent as a team there. They're going to win by about 100,000. So that will be first point to Philippines. We go over to Chile for their first pick of the match.
And now we'll see what the Chilean game plan is here. It will likely involve some mods. I know that much.
Yeah, I'm curious to see who and when Nomad 3 and Nomad 4 will be picked, but I expect to see a lot of mod play before then. Those are the 2 Nomad maps I think things can get real interesting for. The 2 kind of funky picks.
And then there's also the 2 mixed mod maps. I mean, those are probably the closest thing that these teams could get to a comfort pick, realistically.
Yeah, I think that could actually bode well for Chile, at least in the hidden department, going mixed mod, 'cause you can just throw Eldenel on the hidden.
Double time 3 is going to be the pick for Chile.
Yeah,
Critical cannonball.
They're going to follow the trend of picking the same mod that your opponent banned. Normally a smart way to go.
The classic copy your opponent's method strat.
Yeah. You know, as long as you always mirror your opponent, you just go to tiebreaker. It's as simple as that. You don't have to
Right.
worry about it.
It's a foolproof strat. But
Now, what would be a new strat would be Crowley staying in for double time.
Well, so far that appears to be the strat. Crowley double time debut. Never
Roido
mind.
Chilean debut.
Roido passport debut. get things sorted out. He's going to be Stark filling in the lobby for Chile. I mean, Chile have quite the impressive double time roster. I mean, of all the DT rosters out there, they can compete with probably the best in the world, including the United States and South Korea.
Absolutely, yeah.
Aricio, Stark, particularly Aricio, an absolute menace.
At the last minute, no Crowley DT. Will be Roido stepping in as expected.
Debated. This is not your average DT multi-lobby. Here we go. That's one thing you also notice immediately about these teams, Snow Leopard, is the amount of subs they had. The rotation, the bench, the depth of both these teams.
Yeah, that's definitely an advantage that some people don't think about. You see teams that keep the same 2 or maybe even 3 players in for every map, and you know, it's nice to have those power players, but being able to just have a stacked roster you can swap in and out as necessary, really an advantage.
Yeah, because fatigue is a thing. So far, 6 Way FCs. A slight advantage to Chile off of accuracy, but Pekarat's gonna be the first miss. Advantage Philippines.
Dark now goes down as well. Still a 3-way FC for the Philippines.
He's looking pretty good. Approaching that halfway mark. That's gonna give him a 2-miss lead here.
Yeah, both Chileans catching back up, but now Aricio gonna fall. That's all FCs down for Chile.
Traded by Marin. It's going to retain that 2-miss lead for the Philippines. As we go into the second third of the map here, Marin going down yet again.
Gonna eat away at that lead. Still should stay on the Philippines for now.
Yeah, that is going to be a full miss eaten away, though, because Aricio did get to 200 combo before that. Pekarat is going to find a miss. So it will be traded back. And the Philippines...
They're just trying their hardest, but Killzoo and Roido just holding the FCs saying, no thanks, no point for you.
Yeah, Killzoo and Roido have other ideas. A very strong start. And this will be a massive break point for the Philippines. Killzoo and Marin going down, but there's not enough time for Chile to run that back. The Philippines have done enough. 2.95 million points. 2-0 Philippines.
Yeah, you can see Killzoo there. Single miss, and it was like 15 combo from the end. So basically an FC, just a little choke at the end, but more than did his job. Beautiful scores from both him and Roido. And yeah, there you go. 0-2 first break point already.
I mean, so far, if you're the US and Germany, you're not looking forward to play either of these teams the way they're playing right now.
Yeah. Terrifying.
The Philippines off to the dream start against probably what was going to be their biggest test in Chile here.
Well, next week, of course.
Right, yeah. It's their biggest challenge until they get the upset win, and then they have a new challenge.
Yeah, just big mountains all around them. Got to pick their poison, but so far they're cruising along. Only 4 points away from the victory, but Chile, they're just one break point behind. It's really not that big of a deal as long as they can make it up somewhere.
Ah, yes, I can relate, Marin.
That's totally me when I'm playing it.
Yeah.
I love when the Tagalog gets mixed with English.
It's the best. So the Philippines taking some time to pick here, and It's an important pick. A chance to go up 3-0. It's going to be Hard Rock 3. As Sakurai mentioned last match, our first custom song of the World Cup.
Yeah, Osu original Aaron Yace coming out by Toromaru. Song so powerful, we had to be coached on how to pronounce the name properly. A Greek name.
Look at that. We're getting pronunciation guides. Took us long enough, but we got there.
Now I just need like a professional pronouncer to help me out with all the map pool showcases.
Just
like one of the 20, and I'm like, dude, I've got 18 other songs I gotta pronounce. And they got
like Harold to read the map name.
Yeah, just call someone in, like, let me phone a friend real quick.
Can we do it like a medieval style Harold? Just, it is Hard Rock 3.
Honestly, feels like I need that some days.
Honestly. Make it like a Monty Python bit. But finally, we're going to be getting started on Aaron Yace. And a relatively shorter song here. Short map. 2 minutes, 18 seconds. So these misses are going to be consequential here. Maruin is going to be taking hidden as well.
Yeah, it's short but mighty. Difficulty is a vengeful spirit for a reason. See who can survive.
So far, it's a clean start for everyone as they build up to 200 combo.
Yeah, Maruin, the only one taking hidden, has dropped a little bit of accuracy, but keeping the full combo, so not a big deal. Looks like that speed also dropping a little. Ooh! That it is a drop, though.
Yeah, that is not a full combo, and Roido is also going to be going for the Philippines, so it's a early advantage for Chile, a 2-miss advantage, and they're still 3-way FC.
Okay, we're seeing a bit of a reverse from the last map.
And that's the thing, just because you got a 2-0 lead on Chile, you don't want to give them any room to breathe. Don't play CTB is going to be the first miss for Chile, but they'll still retain the advantage.
You have to see if Elnel and Mauricio can hold that FC to the end, then they really just took the Philippines strat. Gave them the Uno reverse card.
Ooh. That is going to be enough to level the score. And maybe even flip it to the Philippines. Eldenel's miss will flip it. And the Philippines needed a lot of help to get that lead back, but they have it with combos full here.
Yeah, Marin and Roido recovered beautifully. Bunray still rocking the FC along with Mauricio. Elnel going to go down again and just push that lead further for the Philippines. We only have a quarter of the map left.
And the Philippines really putting the pressure on Chile into the final sections of the map, looking for a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and it seems like they're going to pull it off. We don't have that much map left to go.
And they will. Yeah, Aaron Yace goes the way of the Philippines.
Yeah, really nice 3-0 lead for the Philippines. It's not quite dire yet for Chile. They still have their pick next, so... But they want to make sure they get that. If they lose the next break point, then Philippines has a pick to get themselves to match point, and that's a scary place to be.
Yeah, it's not quite dire, but it is definitely the most important pick of the match, definitely for Chile coming up right here. Yeah, they have to convert this. Around. Imagine they pick no mod 4 because they want to convert the convert.
There you go. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta not pick a mod. Sometimes no mod is the way to go. Keep it simple, keep it clean, but then throw all that out the window by playing a convert.
Alright. Yeah.
Who needs mods when you just have mods built into the mapping?
Yeah. They're going to take their time. I mean, you have to wonder if we're going to see a timeout called from Chile because this is a very important pick.
Yeah. They really need this next point, otherwise that gives Philippines way too nice of a kind of runway there.
Yeah, a 2-point lead is much easier to overturn than a 4-point lead.
Yeah.
And we see the referee calling for the pick, so... Timeout called by Chile. Wow, this is insane for the Philippines.
Yeah, that's a bit of a confidence booster for the Philippines as well, seeing that Chile is definitely a bit scared, or at least taking it super seriously, recognizing the gravity of the situation here.
Yeah, it could be a combination of that combined with the fact that the Philippines just are riding a wave of momentum right now, and they don't want to jump right into the next map.
Yeah, it is true.
Or cool them off a little bit. Ice the fingers, you know, like icing the kicker.
Yeah. I guess,
but either way,
what is the way to go here? What do we think we want to go for pick-wise?
See, it's Chile, so I have no idea.
Yeah, that's fair. That is
it's
fair.
like the one team where it's like they could pick anything, except probably No Mod 1, No Mod 2, like you mentioned earlier. I think they would steer away from that because that's pretty much toss-up. If they were to go for a No Mod, it would be No Mod 3 or No Mod 4.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering if No Mod is a good way to go, because we've seen Marin taking hidden on all of the picks so far, and if they go No Mod, they can force him off of that and possibly even force Marin onto the bench, but I'm not as familiar with how well they can play without hidden.
And I mean, think about how weird this is. Nothing feels safe. Nothing does. You've had a hidden, a hard rock, a double time, and they've all gone the way of the Philippines. So I guess maybe mixed mod, or no, it would have to be a mixed mod or No Mod.
Yeah, I
But it
think
also
mixed
could
mod
be that
could
they
be
spike
safe too.
themselves out. I think that's the big thing right now for Chile is they might be psyched out right now, not knowing what to pick, when in reality, they just need to call a timeout, take a break, and go with their best map.
Yeah, that is definitely a scary place to be, just losing 3 mods in a row. No Mod 2, okay. So they did go
Or
No Mod.
No Mod, yeah, he definitely said No Mod too. So interesting, going for the technical mechanic pick. Oh no! Oh, okay, the ref is going to issue a warning. That was close. So, they didn't even beat the timer, apparently.
Snuck in, I would say just in time, but just after time. But yeah, we'll give the warning and allow it. No Mod 2 will be selected, but got to keep an eye on those timers, keep things rolling.
So it is going to be No Mod 2, the very short mid-AR mechanics-based pick here. And that just really was quite the tricky situation.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they went No Mod 2 instead of 3 or 4, but, you know, we can tell they clearly just weren't feeling super confident about anything. But they go for the tech pick, the Rockman pick, so they're going to try and just outskill Philippines here. Going to see Rusty coming in for the, I believe, first map of the match for him.
Will be Rusty's first appearance this match. And probably a good idea after a timeout. Stopping the momentum for the Philippines. They get some new blood in. But Chile looking to rebound here. They desperately need to get on the board. They need something to work. They're looking for this Nomad 2 to be just the cure. Early miss from Pekarat, traded by Royda.
Yeah, Royo and Rusty finding some early misses. Pekarat traded a little bit, but that is going to be advantage Chile. A little too early to jinx it. We're only 30 seconds in, but so far this has been a good start for Chile. They've taken that early advantage. Rusty finding another miss again.
And now things looking pretty good for Chile, but we're still not even halfway through the map. But it's about a 50k lead. Eldonel is going to be going down.
Yeah, not what Chile wanted there. I think should still be advantage Chile, but just barely. And any further misses will lose it, but Rusty gonna miss.
Ooh, traded by Aricio, so that'll pump the brakes. Roydo as well. It's only Bunray and Pekarat with combos above 200 here.
Yeah, Aricio and Eldonel found another miss again, and now Pekarat, that is like the whole team down on combo. That's gonna slowly...
It's Bunray and Roydo pulling it. Oh, but that's a team miss for the Philippines! A team miss right as they're about to get the lead. Aricio and Eldonel now. It's only Eldonel. Nobody can hold on this Nomad 2 into the final quarter. 50k advantage.
Map is too strong.
Philippines are going to be able to eat away a little bit of that score advantage, but now those combos are all at 200. Chile's recovering. This is still not over. They have to nail this ending.
Yeah, huge from Eldonel holding through when the other 5 players all missed. That's what he needed to do to get his team on the board, and he will do it. It's 1-3. Still advantage Philippines, but Chile now on the board. They have won their pick. Slowed down the Philippines at least a little bit here.
Yeah, so finally getting something on the board. The timeout working. Boy, they needed something to stick. Philippines, though, a chance to push a 4-1 lead here.
Yeah, Philippines, I feel like they have a lot of places they can go here. They have a lot of mods that they already won on, so it should give them a bit more confidence to pick one of those maps that they're feeling particularly good at. I am really curious to see what Chile's next pick is, if they're going to stick with Nomad. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and just go Nomad 3 or Nomad 4, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, now for the Philippines, I think the question becomes, which of the 3 mods do we even go back into?
Yeah, they have too many options.
Yeah, they're going to have to call timeout to narrow their options. Never mind, they know what they want. Hidden one.
Not too surprised to see the hidden pick coming out. Definitely a strong suit of the Philippines, but like we've seen, can be a strong suit of Chile as well.
Yeah, that's the problem. These teams have a weird overlap of skill sets, where one is slightly stronger than the other on certain mods, but the other team is still strong on the same mod.
Yeah, and that's what makes it scary, because you could have, you could say, oh, Philippines, they're 5% better on hidden, but that doesn't matter if you just have a bad run. That's well within range of just having a slightly bad run, making one little slip, dropping a combo, and boom, there you go, enemy wins. So, very terrifying.
So we got some substitutions. Start coming in for Chile.
We seen, yeah, there we go. Rusty swapping over.
Mr. Leku filling out the lineup for Chile. AR9. And again, quite the lengthy head map. This one is nearly 4 minutes in length, so you want to get a good launch to establish a good mental to set that tone.
Yeah, we've seen this map really trip up some people. Got a lot of interesting mapping. It is more of a consistency pick with it being the 4 minutes long, but there's plenty of mapping in there that can trip up people as well. So nothing to sleep at. Keep awake, keep focused for those 4 minutes.
And there's the start command. We're going to be going into round number 5 here, on to the hidden pick. You know, despite Philippines being in a relatively comfortable position of 3-1 up, they have to be careful not to allow breakpoint here. Would give
Yeah,
Chile an opportunity to tie the game.
Yeah, they're only one breakpoint ahead, so they even give up one of them, all of their advantage goes out the window.
Slight spinner advantage to, hard to tell, but it looks like to Chile. But now we're getting some misses, so Stark and Rusty gonna be finding misses.
Yeah, this map very kind of wiggle jump heavy, so really easy to catch yourself out and on hidden. Be a little hard to get back in the flow of things. Bunray gonna miss as well. Stark trades.
So far, so good for most of our players here. Roido going down. That'll flip the score to Chile. Eldenel and Lechu doing damage.
Rusty down again. No full combos for the Philippines. I think Elno and Lechu holding them. Chile.
Chile slowly building that advantage. Continuous misses coming out from Rusty and Roido. Oh, Lechu.
Right before the spinner.
And Elbenel right after the spinner. That is what the Philippines needed. Rusty trades one of them. But Bunray and Roido above 200. Chile have no combos above 200.
Yeah, Stark should bring it back to center.
That miss from Stark will indeed bring it back to center.
I believe we just found another miss again, and with Elno missing, that is plenty enough to flip it over. So Philippines halfway through the map, gonna start taking the lead.
Stark has definitely fallen into a rut here, halfway through. Now the Philippines with about 30k advantage. Bunray and Roido.
Yeah, it just really goes to show that these teams are so evenly matched in skill. It just matters on who has a good run. Roido finding another miss now. And Rusty, that's going to be enough to flip it.
Tug of war very much on this one here. Eldeno and Roido are going to trade. Third of the map left. So he's still realistically got at least a whole nother minute. And it is literally a 1,000 point game. Are you kidding me?
Stark, no! That miss from Stark's gonna flip it over.
But it's Bunray standing out.
Yeah, going to work. See 1,000 combo and be like, oh, they're full comboing, right? No, this is just a long map with a lot of notes, but Bunray really popping off now.
Stark continuously chain missing. Philippines now in front. Lechu doing everything possible for Chile. Needs some help.
Yeah, luckily for Chile, Roido did trade one of them, but Stark misses again, and Roido not trading this time.
Rusty is there to support Bunray when needed. And the Philippines take a 4-1 lead. Bunray, have yourself a match. 993,000 points.
So close to that 1 mil. Yeah, just 5 misses from Bunray, and I think it was all in one little cluster at the beginning there. So almost an FC, bit of a reverse choke there for Bunray. And yeah, just like 2 misses for Lechu. Like really great play from Chile. They had it halfway through, but then just couldn't quite hold it together on the back half. And that's enough for Philippines to take their point.
The Philippines in a really good spot. Just a little more work to be done to close this one out.
Yeah, Chile can be really nervous now. They next point they lose, it seals it to where they have to win a tiebreaker. They want to avoid that if possible. They are going to stick Nomad 3.
Well, all right, the XCON map. Boy, has he been providing us some really interesting and unique maps for these tournaments.
Yeah, this map, very crazy. Which is a bit of an understatement, but just imagine a map where all the sliders are dense streams, and then you see the actual sliders, and it's just something super crazy and wild. Basically sums up this map, but doesn't do it enough justice. You just kind of have to see it for yourself.
This is a really big match for the Philippines. Their best result in Catch World Cup history was in 2021, finishing in the top 6. A win here would guarantee that they equal that. So Nomad 3, the team's getting their roster sorted. For Chile, it's Eldenel, Don't Play, CTB, and Lehu. But it looks like they are going to be getting Pekorat in for one of those 3 players as Kielzu and Bunrei away to 3rd.
Yeah, we saw them requesting Pekorat be swapped back to the server. We'll have to see if Pekorat's going to come in or not for this, but Philippines still need to figure out their 3rd player. Seems like maybe they want Roido, but Roido might be having connection issues as well. Rayart got Roido back in. And there is Pekorat.
All right. So it looks like this is going to be it for round 6. Chile desperately needs some life, some momentum. If they fail to convert this, it could be their last pick.
Absolutely. And even if it isn't, that still means they have to go the tiebreaker and they have to win it. So a lot of pressure on this map. Roido not quite getting on there for that first part of the stream.
Ooh, Don't Play CTB also getting off a little bit in the center there.
Yeah, so already, already you can see that this map is funky.
And they're already playing tug of war in the intro with the lead.
Yeah, Don't Play CTB, trading that back a little bit later. Roido almost up to 200 combo now.
But now the map is going to really get into its denser sections here.
Yeah, and this map is so dense all around, is even if you see a miss, that player can be right back up to 200 combo pretty quick a lot of the time.
But that also means that the score bar moves rapidly on these dense maps.
Absolutely.
Oh, and there's a miss coming out of Eldenel. Philippines looking good here. Kielzu trades. Bunrei as well going down. Roido completing a team miss.
Yeah, and now the score bar jumps immediately over to Chile.
And now Chile losing one of their combos in Pekorat, traded by Kielzu. It's Eldenel, Don't Play CTB going down. It's just Eldenel versus Bunrei and Roido. Here come the Philippines.
L0 drops. Philippines holding it together. All three above 200 now.
These two teams, the definition of evenly matched here today. Final quarter of the map. And that score bar is approaching center. Kielzu and Roido going down.
L0 finding that break right before the break.
Traded back by Kielzu, who's really just not having a good time here. Neither team could seem to run away with the lead on this one, and they're just alternating misses in a perfect, weird sort of way. Philippines narrowing the gap. Kielzu goes down.
Missed a slider tick.
It looks like Chile are going to be able to hold here, and they will.
Paid off in the end.
4-2.
But just 40,000, you can see the miscounts are all really close together here. Bunray actually MVPing, I believe. Yeah, MVP 957,000, but just such a toss-up. Chile able to take the win on that, and that's exactly what they needed. They're still not out of the woods yet. Philippines still up a break point, but yeah, making their way back.
Yeah, a good effort from Chile to get another point on the board, but Philippines have the pick, and they still have a timeout, and they still have a much more wide-open map pool than Chile do here. Question is, when will we see mixed mod?
Yeah, I feel like Philippines might be a little scared to pull out mixed mod. Mods have been going well, but we have seen almost every time Chile had at least one player that was just really popping off, so mixed mod might be what they need, so they can just put that one top player on each mod. I would expect to see Hard Rock or Double Time, but the question is which one?
Hard Rock 1. Gonna be Sabaton, Twilight of the Thunder God.
Let's go. Map is a banger. A little surprised we didn't see Double Time 2, Gem Zoo map. But perhaps they're saving that for a rainy day. They do have a bit of buffer room on the score.
Yeah, they definitely don't need to burn that pickup just yet. So it looks like it's going to be Eldenel, Pecaret, and don't play CTB for Chile. It'll be Bunray, Marurin, and Roido for the Philippines. Or it's going to be Aricio.
Yeah, we saw the request for Don't Play CTB being moved back into the server. I'm not seeing if that has happened yet or not, though. Oh, there we go. Seems like he may have been moved in. Yeah, there we go. We see him hop into the top slot.
Round number 7. Twilight of the Thunder God. Here we go.
We're locked in. Someone asked, what is the background music? Background music is the song we're about to play, Twilight of the Thunder God by Sabaton.
It's there in the bottom left-hand corner. Early miss out of Don't Play CTV. As well as Pekarat. So an early advantage for the Philippines as they cross 200. Everyone seems to have this one well scouted. Cruising through that first
solid.
quarter.
Just that one miss from Pekarat. Everyone else holding strong. Actually, Don't Play CTB as well. Had a really good miss.
Oh, Marare going down. Traded by Don't Play. Oh, that is a big miss from Marin, down to 98.3. And that will actually lead to the score bar flipping, most likely.
Yeah, there we go. Well, but Don't Play gonna trade it right back, right as it was flipping back and forth.
And now we have some massive combos here. 4 players above 1100.
Yeah, Don't Play about to hit 200 again. Marin back up there, but we
no!
see 3 misses.
Got greedy on the spinner, but Marin was also caught out, so fortunately it's not going to punish him too bad, but that score is going to park itself right in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, even slight advantage to Chile with that being a 2 miss versus a 1 miss. But just ever so slightly in favor of Chile. That could even be spinner territory.
Oh!
Pekarat gonna go down. Huge down there.
What was that?
Imagine his fingers slip off the keyboard or something for a second.
That had to be. That platter shot straight left.
Marin also found a drop at the same time.
The sheer amount of the drop is going to put the advantage back in Philippines' hands, but because it was traded, the bleeding is going to stop. So Chile trailing behind.
Yeah,
I think you're
like
right, Snow Leopard. Looked like a key slip off there. Roido going down.
That's enough to flip it back over, but Pekarat trades. Well, it's going to be back and forth until the end. We got just like 15, 20 seconds left to go.
And this could be right here where the match is decided. Chile desperately need this. Marin and Pekarat trading again. Chile needs some help. Can the Philippines close this one out? Pekarat going down again. Funray and Roido. But it's not going to be enough. The Philippines hold on. 14K.
Wow.
And boy, that has been the story of this match, hasn't it? Close but no cigar for the Chileans.
Yeah, Ricio with the SS, Bunray with the SS, perfectly tied scores, so they even spun the same.
They're going to share the MVP award on that one. But the
it just really shows how evenly matched it is, but yeah.
But the Philippines, they've just been slightly more consistent when it matters. That's been literally the only difference.
Yeah, Chile now in a really rough spot. Philippines at match point, but luckily it is at least their pick, so they can kind of control their own destiny here.
Mm-hmm. And now you may have to explore that mixed mod territory.
Yeah, I think no mod 4 could work, but it's a bit risky. I really think mixed mod might be that hidden gem that Chile needs, but to see if they're willing to go for it. So the same story there again with Arisial, that beautiful SS tying Bunray. They have the players for each mod, but I think when you have to have 3 players on the same mod, Philippines is just eking it out today.
And Chile do not have a timeout, so the referee is requesting the pick. They have already been warned once. So we'll see what they decide. They may just let the clock run out and go to RNG, honestly. But it is going to be double time. That makes sense. It is a Gemzu map, but the Philippines did ban double time. Oh! No, it's mixed. Wait, they meant to pick mixed mod too?
That's what they wanted, but okay, it might have been keyboard issues or something. So yeah, RNG pick did happen. Good 5-10 seconds before we saw anything with Bekarat.
Yeah, but yeah, the pick was clearly locked in. And they were probably just trying to panic and beat the clock and wanted to avoid a RNG pick at all costs and blurted out the wrong map.
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna end up seeing the Gemzu map either way. Either the Philippines wanted it or not. RNG has decided. Yeah, for those asking, that was a roll pick. I believe in the client they have a button for it.
No, that was not a rolled pick. They did get
not the roll command, but a randomized pick. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, that wasn't a randomized. So the referee actually allowing Chile to submit proof, because apparently they're claiming that the message was sent and Bancho would not send it. So referee gonna allow Chile to submit a quick screenshot. If they can prove that that's the case, then the pick will be mixed mod 2.
Yeah.
If not, we'll be getting double time. Of course, only gonna wait so long. We are on a schedule. And you certainly hate to see technical difficulties really just cause a bad day for a team. But that is the nature of playing games on the computer.
Yeah, it does happen sometimes, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna be jumping right into it now.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What are we doing? 3v2, I guess? What? I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, it wrote us in the lobby, but the map has already started.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get in the board on this one. Yeah, there we go. Bancho just being slow today. Oh, so wait, that was a rolled pick?
Yeah, that was, yeah. Yeah, that was a rolled pick.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought they tried to pick DT2.
No, that was a rolled pick.
Oh, wow.
And then, yeah, we got the Mix Mod 2 call, like, good 5-10 seconds after that.
Okay, well, interesting. Honestly, this might not be the worst pick for them to be randomly chosen, considering that it's DT and Philippines ban double time. But it is a Gemzu map, so...
We're finding a really early miss. The slightest of advantage to Philippines right now.
Eldano and Rusty gonna be trading here. So the Philippines Gonna retain an even greater lead as it builds to roughly 40k.
Gilzu now finding a miss. That should swing it at least to center. Maybe over just barely. I don't think quite, though. Pekarat miss is going to say no. That miss from Elno is going to make sure it stays over in the Philippines for now. Already halfway through the map. It's a short one, just 2 minutes long.
Things looking really good for the Philippines here. Final third of the map coming up, and they're looking to punch their ticket to finals week.
But at least semifinals.
True, but the worst they can do is top 6, right?
Oh yeah, that's true because there'll be a winner bracket as well. Yeah. Good point there. Pekarat Gilzu finding some misses, but fortunately the trade means the score difference isn't going to change much.
Yeah, and this one's not over just yet for Philippines. That Chile are fighting this. That score bar is slowly creeping over to the left-hand side. They're going to need a little more help, but there's a double miss. Traded one. Chile might need just one more miss. Oh, it's going to get close. Chile fighting. Pekarat goes down. The Philippines are going to finals week. 6-2. The final score. Aricia with the double S. Alas, to no avail.
I have to imagine if Pekarat could have held right at the end, it would have been so close. It would have been at least like pretty much tied up in a coin flip there. Oh, that's so sad.
Would have come down to the wire. It would have been a couple thousand the difference for sure, but we'll never know. Philippines, they took the early game by storm and just never looked back, Snow Leopard.
Yeah, it's, you can say what you will about an RNG pick or a close, miss at the end, but at the end of the day, the scoreline was 2-6, fairly decisive victory from the Philippines. And they will be moving on to the winner bracket semifinals, but not the end of the road by any means for Chile. They still have all the losers bracket available to them. They will be still here for our semifinals next weekend.
Yep, and now our winners bracket semifinals are set for next week. The United States take on the Philippines, and South Korea take on Italy. And as you said, Chile's still alive. They're in the losers bracket. They will have to go up against Germany. And then if they're successful, they play the winner of Mexico-Taiwan.
Yeah, and honestly, maybe a blessing in disguise for Chile to not have to go up against the U.S. They have been really strong this year, coming in at seed number 1. So definitely a battle ahead for the Philippines. Hopefully they can weather the storm, but what remains to be seen next weekend.
Yeah, and if the Philippines are able to pull off an upset next week, it will be their first badge in CWC history. So they got a lot to play for, a brilliant opportunity. And they earned it. Well earned today.
Yes, we still have some matches coming up, but I think we're going to have about an hour break, if I'm not mistaken, before we see Belgium-Finland.
Yes, that will be our final match of the weekend. A losers bracket encounter. Belgium and Finland going head-to-head for the last spot in top 12. Winner of that encounter faces Poland. But that's going to do it for now. I believe that's coming up at the top of next hour. Unless I'm mistaken.
Yes, 17 UTC, I believe. So yeah, about exactly an hour from now, we'll have that match. And then I believe sometime shortly after that, the semifinals map will showcase. So 2 more streams to keep an eye out for, but that will be it for us for now. See you guys back here in an hour. Doland, it has been a pleasure.
As always, Snow Leopard, another great weekend of Catch World Cup action nearly in the books. We got one more match to send you out with in 1 hour. Go take a break, but don't go anywhere. Come back. We'll send out the quarterfinals in style. Snow Leopard, it's been a blast.